that the definition of what I want is sometimes defined by really stupid circumstances, and and I have to get in this world where I have to take sometimes from other people. So I got to be careful how I do that because it's really stupid to, take from something just as valuable as myself. So that really wouldn't make much sense. Uh, I just life isn't that complicated. It's really not, and we just make it that way with all these lies and the mystery and all the other crap. It's just crap. It's just pointless distractions from the simple truth. Yeah, well, Ants was a pretty shitty movie compared to, like, Bug's Life was better than Ants. I mean, that was just a terrible. I mean, Woody Allen did the voice in Ants, right? That was a really bad movie.
Hey Gary, have you heard some of the new excerpts out from Hawking's new book, The Grand Design?
Just from you. you know. No. Well, what's the great excerpts? Give me a great excerpt,
Yeah, well, I,
please.
I read his, I read it, and his new excerpts are basically like he doesn't believe in any type of God whatsoever anymore. He thinks everything can happen naturalistically, which is, basically old hat. That's same boring bullshit. Everyone like jumps on Hawking like whatever. He was kind of like a fucking disaster of the scientific community for years. Now he's like, oh well,
The difference, though, Bandit, the difference is that he left a certain amount of ambiguousness to some of his statements. Not that the universe, not that God had a hand in the physics of the universe, but what there could be a God. A God could have created the Big Bang, causing the universe, but he may not have had a choice in the physics of the universe. He left that ambiguous to a point, but now he says there's no need for a God whatsoever because of the fundamental law of gravity. Because of that singular point, the universe will and does create itself out of nothing.
yeah, that's
Well, I
basically
know,
what
but
he
you
said. That
can't.
he said
You
that
can't.
before that there was like some kind of supreme being on top of everything with the the physics of it all, and now he believes that it's just all naturalism, and that's exactly what you just said. So yeah, it's all naturalism, happened by itself, naturalistically.
Well, either way, it's still. I mean, it doesn't really even matter if you create a god that created it. You'd have to have an explanation for why the god did it. So, then that's the trick. And you're not going to come up with that. No good reason. Nothing comprehensible to an intelligence. So the game's over right there. You don't. An intelligence does not create an experiment and then walk away and just say, "I'm just going to let it do whatever the fuck it's going to do." No. So, but whatever. I mean, there's no point in Hawking speculating on the origins of energy and matter. I mean, that's just a waste of time. You have no evidence, no way to make a point on the subject. So why should he? If he had any kind of credibility, he'd just keep his mouth shut on that subject and just say, "It's not. This is none of my business. You want to believe in a God? Go ahead." But I don't see any evidence anywhere in the material universe indicating intelligent design. So, to me, it's not a subject of any interest.
And Gary, and the only thing that that's going to do, and not to talk to you, Spaz Quester, but you know what it's going to do? It's going to turn a bunch of assholes that already have their fucking opinions made up. And they're going to say, hey, well, my opinion is right now because, you know, Stephen Hawking said that, blah, 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 blah. And they're going to fucking, aper it and put it into their video and say, hey, and I'm right because he said this. Who gives a shit? It's the same fucking bullshit.
Gary, your mic's
Gary, I don't
muted.
think your mic's on.
Well, this guy's saying that somehow it could be possible that God is a retard. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Why would um, you're going to say that this universe, this whole fucking universe, the power would be in the hands of a retard. There'd be no point. And a retard that was eternal, that existed for all time, forever. So there was an eternal retarded creating force. I mean, it just, it doesn't work. And so the only creating force that could possibly exist would have to be something that came from intelligence. And so maybe it could be a Klingon or something. I mean, maybe it could be like intelligent enough to create, but still fucktarded. Still so caught up in some sort of game. So then you just have like an emotional God. But like I said, even an emotional God is going to fall in love with their creation, and they're going to really obsess about it, and they're going to make sure it goes right. They're not going to just, fuck off.
I mean, the only question that still puzzles me, and like, I've actually, okay, well, or maybe God did it, and then, who created God, and, oh, well, God's a prime mover, nobody created him, yeah. The only question that still puzzles me is why is there something instead of nothing? And, I'm sure there's, reasons for that and so on and so forth, but why is there something instead of nothing? Could just be nothing.
If there was nothing, we'd be saying, why is there nothing and it's not something, damn it? Why just all this nothing? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. There should be something containing the nothing, damn it. I mean, it's a no-win situation, I mean, nothing, eternal nothing. Oh, you mean like the nothing goes forever? I mean, it's like I really can't fill up my tank and drive across the nothing? I can't fly across the nothing? I can't ever get to the something? Ever? Ever? So I mean, it's troublesome either way.
No, Gary, I think Bandit's right on the money. It's a daunting question when you stop and think about it. I mean, anything out of space-time.
To us, though. See, I hate the question because the question just distracts us from the truth, which is we evolved from a consuming and reproducing microbe, okay, that accidentally one time, okay, out of just chemistry and a fucking sea full of puke, this little fucking shit piles together and reproduces itself. Okay, so you got this little reproducing piece of puke. And that's what we are. We're just the byproduct of reproducing puke. So come on, people, let it go. And you have this whole fucking wound up bullshit psychology that's really just a bunch of neurons tied to a penis. Get real. That's all you are. You're a neural cancerous cluster tied to the knob of a penis, and that's all you are. And so all this is just bullshit. So I don't want people to lose focus on that truth. And to be mushing around worried about, well, is there something instead of nothing? There really should be a big pile of nothing here.
No,